Sorry, not let me press A. The fuck?
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the New York Arena in Midtown Manhattan for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds of middleweight action. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp. The greatest is ring walk. Just a cool, calm stride to him. Looks like just another day in his life. Biggs coming down to the ring, and you can tell with that zip in his step that he plans on this one being a spectacular evening for him.
Protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Hey. Teddy, when you size up a guy who clearly likes to fight on the inside, what advantages does he have?
Well, probably where most people are not looking. They're looking at the physical advantage. He's probably a strong, put-together sort of guy to want to fight on the inside, but mentally he has an advantage because he's ready to go into dark places. He's ready to go into ugly places.
Biggs making a mockery of this right now. I mean, the guy's not even moving. He's just standing there.
Hey, look, you see people quit. You see people give up in different aspects of life. He may be doing that right now.
There's 90 seconds to go here in this round. Final 10 seconds of round number one. The greatest is going with a very efficient work rate in that last round. He chose his spots carefully, Teddy.
Yeah, that's what I like to see, and that's what the judges are supposed to be looking for. You know, not just be overtaken by a guy just going out there like a Mad Hatter and just throwing punches, but placing the punches, strategically putting them in the right spots. Good job.
Okay, listen to me. When he misses you with a punch, counter! You're fighting it.
Here we go. Round two is underway. And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon.
That's where you want to be.
That's a good block by the greatest. And bang, and away he goes. He goes down, and there is still plenty of time remaining in this round.
Get up! 1, 2.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
On the mark with the straight left hand. Halfway through round number 2. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Jab and a straight right by the greatest. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
Stay on the inside.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Big's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Big's got such confidence there. Look at the corner, you can tell. They just know that this fight could go their way. Scored a knockdown, now they have momentum.
You're only giving me one jab at a time, okay? You got that?
I got more.
Stay away from that power hand, okay? Keep circling away from that power hand. I need you to keep moving side to side, all right? Just keep moving. Don't let him get that power shot. Now listen, you need to keep moving out there as soon as you...
The greatest corner did a good job in that last round. They really got their fighter back to where he needs to be after being damaged in that last round.
And that's not the only good job they did in the corner. They did a good job in the camp because obviously they have him in top shape and it's paying dividends right now.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Big's doing a really good job. Big plus shot by the greatest. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit, stop this flow.
Stay away from those!
Aggie is fucked.
Got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Each man able to land an uppercut. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Come on, kid, focus.
You're gonna run the whole fight, bitch.
He's tired.
There he is zoning in, the old 1-2. Big, jacked up by an uppercut. The greatest left now getting into the mix.
How you doing? Keep your hands up. Don't worry now, right? I need you to focus and keep your hands up. Keep working the jab, okay? Double up the jab and just keep moving. You okay? Good. I need you to use your feet, all right? Move around the ring.
Let's get these motherfuckers knockdowns. Literally.
Your jab works good when you use it. You don't use it enough.
Hey,
Jab.
you fucking dumbass. What you doing?
I'm gonna sidestep uppercut, and then this, and then I'm gonna do that.
Some more big gangsta, turn around left for
We talk about it often, but jumping out and taking a lead on the scorecards can be so critical. He's done so in these first 3 rounds thanks to that knockdown.
Yeah, he has, but it can also hurt you because now if he starts laying back and just waiting for that next big punch, guess what? His opponent gets back into the fight.
A solid left hand by the greatest. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Pace yourself.
Side. 90 seconds to go in round number 4.
It's so laggy.
Super 2-punch combo by the greatest.
Can't even backstep, bro.
How about that left hand?
Keep moving.
4th round now with its last 10 seconds.
Let's go.
And this round comes to an end. Big's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
You're not winning. You're not losing, kid, but you're not winning.
Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round of what has been a very even fight. Nice solid left hand scored by the greatest. The greatest is throwing punches out there that may cost him dearly because these are perfect and primed to be countered with.
Yeah, they are. They're a little too fat. When they're a little bit too fat, guess what? The butcher's going to come over and he's going to...
Solid left hand by Big. Hey, I know he's not in great shape, but he's doing a very good job now all of a sudden of defending himself. The greatest putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination.
And he just lost the round. Fucking dumbass. You suck. Me now. I'm still hurt. I don't know why you're running. Get your little level snap.
Accurate with the straight left. Left to the body.
What was that? Shit.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Blocks away that headshot. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting
and a power shot lands, and all of a sudden it turns the tables.
A little slow with that jab, and he got caught the right hand.
What a huge power punch by the greatest. That's a good left hand by Big.
How laggy it is.
The greatest really impressing us here, defensively impressing us. I mean, it's so easy to say, wow, look at the punching, look at the power. But Teddy, you got to appreciate what he's doing with defense.
Yeah, well, that's one of the reasons why you can say that you appreciate, you know, the aggression or the...
What an impactful left. Big shot comes crashing home. Great combination. He is down on the mat. He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Big.
Relax.
Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by the greatest.
Oh, you're doing great.
Took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. The greatest really doing a fine job here, Teddy. I know everybody falls in love with the clean, effective punching, but you can make an argument that he's controlling this fight right now.
Makes me think about that legendary story about the old great Willie Pep, the Will o' the Wisp. There was a legend that he actually won a round without throwing a punch, just by making his opponent miss, just by ring generalship.
Well off the mark by the greatest. The greatest's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. A solid 1-2 combo, left-right by the greatest. Big's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. A well-placed hop. The greatest showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. Good-looking counter punch. The greatest has been stunned. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, he's like a guy that's caught in a hailstorm. He's trying to get to the other side of the street, but he just doesn't know where it is now.
Well-targeted left hand by Big. That's a forceful 2-punch combo by the greatest. The greatest is going about this in a completely different way. He was knocked down, and now he's abandoned everything that he trained up to this point to do. He just threw the game plan away, Teddy.
Yeah, now there's good and bad to that. The good is maybe he had to make a change because he didn't feel what he was doing was working, obviously, or that it could work throughout the duration of the fight. But the bad to it is also that he's doing something he's unfamiliar with now, and his opponent knows that too. His opponent, I think, is going to get more aggressive.
Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. And round 7 comes to an end. Big starting to grab control of this fight now. Look at Teddy's scorecard as we start round number 8. Was a close fight, but just slowly creeping away from his opponent as he extends this lead.
Well, this is where you start to see the personality. You know, where you start to have an x-ray, a portal into the soul of a guy. What he's made of, what his temperament is, the decisions he makes. He wants to be special. He's separating himself.
Pace yourself.
Well-placed 3 punches landing by the greatest.
Bang the body.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by the greatest. Good, solid right hand lands. He's jumping all over him now. The greatest is nailed by that shot. Absolutely rocked. He could go down here, Teddy. Blocking that punch. Very good defense by the greatest. Zoning in with the overhand left. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by the greatest. He's keeping his hands too low and he's paying the price. Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. He returned fire right there and it worked after being... What a big shot. He goes down thanks to a swarming attack. He got caught up in a mixer blade there. So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Unable to make an impact there by Big.
Pace yourself.
Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. Up top with the right hand. And that's the end of round 8. If a Hollywood director was to stage a fight, this is what the two guys would look at. Like makeup artists got to that.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, Joe. I have to wonder a little bit if one of these fighters, or maybe both of them, had cuts in training camp and nobody knew it. They came and they hit it in a fight because that's how bad this is.
Big's recuperative abilities being tested to the limit here. Just 60 seconds to gather yourself after being knocked down in the last round.
Now, we talk about the fighter, but it's important right now for the corner, for the referee, for the doctor to know that he does have those kind of recuperative powers. So they give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the ref gives him a little more time than he gives somebody else.
Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts. Goes up top with a right hand. Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. Oh, a crushing shot by the greatest. Really on the mark with that overhand left. And yet another big shot comes in. And leave that. What a huge punch. You couldn't have seen that one coming.
I know the ones you usually don't prepare for. You prepare for the ones that are more sophisticated, the ones that are a little tighter in the gym. You don't have training for these.
The fuck out of you, Rob, in real life, you bitch ass faggot. Look how you fucking me. What the fuck is that? The fuck is that? Fucking suck.
1, 2,
shit.
3,
The fuck moves that fast?
5, 6.
Oh yeah, it doesn't lag at all when he's throwing, but when I get up and I
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out.
The greatest is in a bad place. Oh, and there you go. Knocked down again. Unreal.
Now you got to wonder what the corner's thinking. Are they going to stop this?